Hi everybody, it's Megan. I'm here to talk about True Blood, and I'm going to talk about some spoilers from the books and my own personal opinions on where some of the characters are going and coming from. But first I'm going to talk a little bit about the episode. I think my favorite part of the episode was the moment when Jason killed Franklin Mott. I think that was a really cool way to fix his own issues for killing Tara's boyfriend Eggs, and now he killed Tara's vampire torturer guy. So hopefully that will end, his issues with killing Eggs, and then that whole scene in Merlotte's when Sam was just unloading on Crystal's dad. That was pretty crazy, because through the whole episode, you see all these people, taking advantage of Sam, and Sam just taking it, and everyone's saying, when are you gonna stop letting people walk all over you? Well, you found out. And you found out that Sam is, he's pretty badass. So, I wouldn't cross Sam if I were you. So, and Davey, you asked for some spoilers specifically about Holly. Well, in the book, Holly's a little bit different. She's a little younger. She's a little more out there on like her on what she is, and in the book she's a witch, and that's when she was talking to Arlene about the baby. I'm kind of thinking that she's gonna try to like put a spell on the pregnancy, or have her drink some concoction, some potion or something to get rid of the baby, or something. And I don't know if I trust Holly. I really don't. And also it was interesting putting her in the rape storyline too with Tara. I don't know if she's going to become a confidant of Tara's. I don't really know what that's going to be about. So but I was proud of Tara for standing up for herself, and being like, kill me, I don't care. I'll just be happy, once I'll be rid of you, and I'm not going to give you this satisfaction. And she just stood up for herself, and it was just totally, she was just awesome. But she didn't have to worry about being killed by Franklin, because like I said before, Jason took care of that. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, I just found this out tonight, but Jesus isn't human at all. He's something completely different. And what I think is he may be a demon. And there are demons. We met some in the books. And like Sophie Ann, the lawyer in the books. I can't pronounce his name right. I know I'm going to butcher it, but how I pronounce it is Mr. Catalidis. I'm sorry, Charlene Harris. I know I mispronounced it. My friend told me the correct pronunciation, and I completely got it wrong. But anyways, yeah, he's a demon, and he has there's two twin girls. I can't remember their names. They started with an E. If anyone's read the books and remember their names, comment and let me know, because I can't remember. So yeah, there are demons, and how I think I know this is the shrine that Lafayette has in his house, with all of those saints and everything, and the Virgin Mary and everything. That looks a lot like a Santeria shrine, and Santeria is all about, it's like dark side of Christianity and stuff, and I believe it encompasses like voodoo and stuff like that. So I think he's drawn in to, the negativity that Lafayette, has around him, with the whole drug scene, and just not being an accepted member of society, you know, as a black man in the South and a black gay man in the South. You know, that doesn't help you very much, you know. So I think Jesus is just taking advantage of that. And that tattoo he has on his chest of the jaguar, I'm thinking that has something to do with it too. You know, because everything in the show, you know, means something. Even though minute details mean something, you just gotta, you know, file it away for later. You know, it'll be explained. But I'm looking forward to that explanation. So, but for now, Lafayette seems happy, and you know, he deserves to be happy. And I just hope he figures it out. Oh, and also Ruby, when they were leaving, when Jesus was taking Ruby back to the home, and she was like, "I'm ready for you. I'm ready for battle with you," or something like that. And I think she knows, you know, something's up with Jesus, you know, and she's scared for her son, you know, being around him, but also seeing the fact that he's happy and stuff. It's kind of like a double-edged sword, you know, because you want your son to be happy and you want him to be, you know, okay, but you don't want that to happen at the expense of, you know, being involved with a demon. So we'll see. And what else? So Hotshot, people in Hotshot, another spoiler here, they're shifters. They're a community of shape-shifting panthers. So that's why Crystal was telling Jason, do not bring me handcuffs, because he can escape, because he can turn into a panther and escape the handcuffs. So she wanted rope. And that's also why he almost killed Kevin, was because he probably turned into a panther when he woke up, you know, and attacked Kevin as a panther. So yeah, that's going to be interesting when we finally learn that part of it. And also another spoiler here, because Davey, you asked for it. Spoiler alert, this whole video. In the books, Jason gets kidnapped by Crystal's boyfriend or whatever he is, and he gets held in Hotshot in like a shed or something, and he's continuously bitten for like a month every day, and he actually turns into a shapeshifter, a panther. And he's not a true shapeshifter, because he was turned by being bitten, so he doesn't turn into a complete panther. There's some things that aren't, you know, right about it, about his turning, but yeah. And he eventually marries Crystal, and then Crystal dies. So that whole thing, spoiler alert. But yeah, after that whole thing with him, and I really don't like Mr. Norris's character in the show, because in the books he's a lot more nice and responsible, and he's like the pack leader, you know, in the books, and he's, you know, responsible for all of Hotshot, and they're all related because they all want to keep, you know, themselves, you know, secret. They don't want to, you know, ruin the line or whatever. So there's a lot of intermarriage and stuff like that, and that makes it really hard for them to not have, you know, birth defects and stuff like that. So but yeah, in the book, I really like Mr. Norris. You know, he's a really good guy, and he becomes a really good of Sookie's, and there's even a time when Mr. Norris proposes marriage to Sookie, and she says no, because, you know, she just can't do that. So so that just like tells you a little bit about, you know, how different, you know, it is. And but I don't know, I guess it all, you know, everything that Alan Ball has done, you know, means something. And we'll see what happens with the whole storyline with Sookie and the vampires. And oh yeah, Sookie. another big spoiler here. I'll tell you guys. Sookie is a fairy, and that's what Claudine is. She's a fairy, and she's her fairy godmother. That's kind of funny. But yeah, she's watched over Sookie. And if you guys remember in the very first episode of True Blood, the very first season, when she gets in the fight with that couple in the Morlott's parking lot when they try to drain Bill, and the chain goes around the guy's neck and tightens for no apparent reason, that's Claudine stepping in and saving her and helping her. So, I mean, that's just one instance of Claudine stepping in. So, and there's many more, like when her parents died and everything. And so, yeah, we'll find that out. And I don't know what Eric is going to be able to do now, because at first the authority said that he can have his revenge, but at his own hands, like they're not going to help him in any way. But after the last scene of this episode, when Russell Edgington, you know, goes on the air on the news and basically says that, you know, vampires do drink from humans and we do kill humans, you know, I'm sure the authority is going to want to do something, you know, quiet him up. And I don't know if Eric's going to be able to have his revenge or not, you know, because that's like a PR nightmare, you know. You're trying to get equal rights for vampires, and here's this vampire, you know, going on the TV and saying, hey, we don't need it, we don't want it, you're nothing like you, you know, you are our food. That's not good for the image they're trying to convey. So we'll see in the next few episodes. There's only 3 episodes left, and I can't believe it's almost already over. So sad. But yeah, and I just hope that he will be able to do it, you know, in some way. Maybe the authority will step in and give him some type of help now that there's this issue with him, you know. And but yeah, well, I don't know about you guys, but it's been like really, really hot here for the past few, like maybe since Thursday, and it's Monday night, and tomorrow's like the last day of 90 degrees in the Pacific Northwest. It's gonna be 92 tomorrow. Today it was like 99, like at the peak of the day, and it's been like that, almost triple digits for the past like 4 days. It's been horrible, and I haven't been feeling well. You're lucky you got me on tonight, because I should be in bed. I gotta be up early. But anyways, next week I'll be giving you guys some news. I'm not ready to announce quite yet, but it'll be exciting when I do. I'm excited about it. So yeah, and I'll probably be doing other videos, because I've been thinking about doing other videos too about some other topics and subjects. So just be ready for it, alright? And alright, I'm going to bed now. It's 11:30, so I will see you guys later. Alright, have a good one. Bye.